Hi, in my last video we started to look at activities, how we can plan our activities for a week and how that might help us with our well-being is to actually structure things out and even write them up in a grid. And we looked at the acronym BACE, B-A-C-E, B for body care, A for achievement, C for connections, and E for enjoyment. And the last day I looked at the first two of those and how you might start including those in your week. And today we look at the next two. So connections. So obviously we're changing the way we connect at the moment. We're all trying to figure out how to have Zoom meetings, and we're trying to see how many friends can we meet at the one time, and people are being very creative about having Zoom. I even heard of a Zoom dinner party, so that's great. But also we need to think about maybe, in our busy lives, often I know I say to myself, there's people that I've lost touch with that I always say I must get in touch with again, or friends that I haven't talked to in ages. So maybe now is a good opportunity to do that, to decide that you're going to plan that there's a certain number of people that during this week you're actually going to pick up the phone and ring or make contact with in some way. So we really need to be careful and conscious of how do we keep our connections going with friends and family and community. And also in other videos I'll be looking at connections to ourselves and connections to nature, but I'll leave those for today. Then in terms of enjoyment, how can we plan that for our week? That is so important, not just when we're in the COVID-19 crisis, but always. I think we forget that we need to really actively make sure that we're including time for fun, just time for playing and having a laugh. So right now, if you're thinking about making out a weekly grid, make sure that there's plenty of enjoyment in it, because it brings ease to our nervous system. So you're looking at things that you love doing that maybe you haven't had a chance to do in ages, like reading a good novel, or going out and looking at the stars, or sitting on the grass and making a daisy chain. It could be dancing around the kitchen, having the music up really loud. It could be board games, card games, online video games, having a laugh with your friends via other connections like I've already mentioned. It could be that you decide to watch comedy shows, whatever, but make sure that you're having fun and playing and involving yourself in things that are going to really give you enjoyment. And that might also be camera things. It might be having a nice bath. It might be putting on a face mask. Whatever brings a bit of enjoyment, ease to the system. It's really important that we start to actively include those in our week and our weekly activities and our plan around our well-being over the coming while. So I hope that's useful, and I'll talk to you again in another couple of days. Okay, bye for now.